All right, welcome everybody to Norton Middle School fields. This game is going to be between Norton Lancers and the visiting Norwood Mustangs. Norton with the ball early, couple of headers. It's going to be the 9-1-1 Norton Lancers, coached by Eric Green, versus the 2-10-1 Norton Mustangs, coached by Ryan German. Game brought to you by NortonMediaCenter.org. Keith Patrick, David Bowie. And here we go. Play back and forth. Going to be Norton ball. Today's game ref by Mike Pierce and John Martins, two seasoned veterans, so it should be a well-called game. Goalie for Norwood. That was Walter Santiago, the goalie, with the kick. And now Norton's goalie, Derek Alexander, the boot. Gives it a high boot. Headed by Norwood, kept in by number 5. That's Jack O'Brien for Norton. And that was 25, Edward Abuzed, the ball. Number 10 for Norwood, battling William O'Brien on him. There's number 10, DJ Eno with the ball. Brings it in, that's 14, Kyle Houlihan, one of the captains. Over to 20, that's Andrew Dalton, midfielder. Here comes Norwood, looking to run. I was trying to hit number 15, Kyle Schletzbaum. It's going to be a white throw-in on the side. Number 15, Schletzbaum to throw. There's a throw-in. Goes long. Looking for a push. No push there. Kicked out of there by Nicholas Chu for Norton. Back-to-back headers. 3 headers. Battling. That's number 9. Nicholas Chu battle. He's going to call us. Calls the foul on Norton. It's going to be a Norwood free kick. Lots of chatter, both teams. This is number 10, Vinnie Connors. Norwood with the free kick. That's Abu Zed and Nicholas Chu up. Long kick, that's going to sail. It's going to be a Norton goal kick. Early in the first half. Nice day for soccer, a little cool. Game time temperature 55. Game started at 3:47 p.m. There's the kick by Alexander. Sales battle at the beginning. Midfield. Battle for the ball. It's Abu Zed battling. That was 14. Kyle Houlihan sends it to the middle. There's O'Brien. Looking for help. Tries to go middle. Stolen. Battle now Norwood. It's number 18, Quinn O'Toole with us. Gets it to the middle. Battle O'Brien. Norwood guy goes by him. That's number 2, Walter Santiago. Tries to clear. And that's 14. That's Michele Pucarine for Norwood. There's O'Brien. O'Brien has it midfield. Goes to Abuzed, give and go. O'Brien heads it. Gets it down to number 4. That's Andrew Kabinski. Now O'Brien centers. Oh, nice cross pass. Gonna be a Norwood kick as it sails out of bounds. Norwood's coach yelling instructions, encouragement. Drive, that's saved. That's goalkeeper Santiago with the save, and he's going to kick now. O'Brien kicks it in. Battle. Sails out. It's going to. It's out. That's Jack Kelly for Norwood. Goes out. Long throw in. It's number 14, Houlihan, keeps it in for Norton. That was Pagero for Norwood. Battle at midfield. Pushing and shoving. Norton's going to restart. Go far side of the field. Chasing it down by Chu. That's number 11. Norton battling. That's number 20, Andrew Dalton. Gives it to 14. That's Houlihan. Houlihan with the ball. Gives it O'Brien. Kept in by Dalton. O'Brien. Will O'Brien. Goes to the far side. It's Sullivan. And tries to get up. Number 14, Eric Dennehy, kicks it back for Norwood. Back and forth in the early going. Battle midfield, field position. It's going to be a Norton throw in. Houlihan to throw in, he calls. Throws it long. Gets it to number 10, that's DJ Eno. It's going to stay Norton Mall. Two substitutions for Norton. Houlihan, nope. It's going to be Abuzed to throw in. Long throw in. Near the net, and it scores. Great throw in by Abuzed. Okay, number 19 with the score for Norton. Norton goes up 1-0. Norwood starts it out. Back in, that's Sullivan. Battle along the far sideline. Now Norwood. That was 18. Anthony Marchant, one of the captains for Norwood. Throw in Norton. Last time Abuzed threw it in, it led to a goal. Throws it high and far. Battle, battle. Nice play by Volta Santiago, the goalkeeper for Norwood. Saves it. There comes the kick. Gives it a long ride, way, way down. Houlihan hits it. Kicking, battling. Kept in by number 10 on Norwood. Just sends it sailing. Scooped up by Alexander. Most of the action at midfield and towards the Norwood goal. Alexander, they're trading long punts. Battle. And that's DJ Eno chasing over there, showing good speed. Norwood clears. Kept in by Sullivan. Norwood. Now Norwood plays it. Sails out of bounds. It's going to be a Norton throw-in. Comes a throw-in. Headed back by Norwood. Houlihan with the ball on the side. Tries to lead number 11. And it sails out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in Norwood. Dennehy to throw. Just to go far. Tries to go to number 10. And that goes out. That was Giuliani Peguero, also a captain for Norwood. Houlihan looking to throw in. Long throw in. Like a little grabbing going on. Play. Battle for the ball along the sideline. There's Peguero. He shoots it long. Number 15, Pescad, chases it down. Battle along the sideline. A little bit of holding going on, and there's the call, and it's going to go against number 16 of Norwood. That's Jagger Gianetti. Some grabbing and holding. Referee Mike Paris all over the call. Now Houlihan to kick. Long boots. It gets through. Oh, nice save by Santiago. Clearly saved the goal there. Norton applying the pressure, keeping it in. Lots of physical play, and it's going to be a Norton throw-in. Nope. Subs coming in. Norton throw-in, 25. Edward Abuzed. Throws towards the goal. Oh, just missed the header. Nice play. Abuzed very accurate and long with those throw-ins. Santiago for Norwood to kick. Got a boost. Way down. Sullivan heads it. Oh, handball on number 10. Ref John Martin saw that one clearly. Free kick Norton. 5 yards from midfield. Score 1-0 Norton. Norton's all over the play, forcing the play. Norwood clears, Sullivan keeps it in. Abuzed. That's going to stay Norton ball. Throw in from the left side. Long, high. Santiago picks it out of the air. Still most of the play in the Norwood end. Was kept in. O'Brien goes off his foot. Good hustle by Houlihan, but can't keep it in. It's going to be a Norwood throw-in. First real try to be in Norton's end of the field. That's It's number 3, Jaden Ryan, with the throw-in. Norwood battling. Quick a handball there. And a push. That's number 10 again on Norwood with the push. It's Piguero. Refs all over it. Free kick, Norton. O'Houlihan gives it a ride. Battle, battle, battle. Norton keeps it in. That's number 10. Eno. As O'Brien gives a long kick. Oh, he had the pace. Just wide left. Just wide. Timeout, Norwood. Score, Norton Lancers 1, Norwood Mustangs nothing. All right, we're back after the timeout. It's going to be a Norwood goal kick. Santiago to kick. Norton carrying the play in the Norwood end. Sun coming out now. Ref keeping the play going. It's number 3 for Norwood. Battle for the ball over there. That was Jack O'Brien. There's Norton. Now Norwood. Chase down. Just Norton a little quicker to the ball. Battling over on the far side of the field. Nice pass. Norwood breaks it up. Chases it down, sends it in, stopped again. Norton in the middle of the field. And Eno with the kick, and now O'Brien has it. Tries to give and go, just missed. That ball gets through. Alexander will scoop it up. Ready to kick. Norton 9-1-1. I remember talking to Coach Green in the beginning of the season. He wasn't sure after losing a lot of players from a championship team last year, but they're 9-1-1 this year. I'm winning today's game 1-0 right now. A little pushing, a little physical, getting very physical. It's nice to see. Nice bicycle kick by Houlihan. Goes to the side. Battle by number 12 for Norton. Ball comes sailing. O'Brien. Oh, that's going to be a Norton. Little collision, little push by 18 of Norwood. That's Marchant. Pushed O'Brien to the ground and results in a Norton free kick. It's going to be Sullivan lining it up. So one of the captains. Falls for it. Nice kick. The middle, there's a header. But Santiago. O'Brien with the header, but Santiago scoops it, picks it out of the air. Santiago. Big kick. Sullivan heads it. Chasing it down. Norton defense very quick to the ball. Norwood hasn't had much chance. That's the first one that goes through and considered a shot. Alexander smothers it just to make sure. And Alexander gives it a long boot. Battling for the ball, gets it to Houlihan. Houlihan goes middle, just misses. It's 16 for Norwood, battling for the ball and a half. That's O'Brien. Jack O'Brien gets it. And Sullivan keeps it in. Trying to go down the sideline. That's Eno. Norwood breaks it out. Here comes O'Brien on the near side. A lot of room. Still Houlihan streaking down the sideline. Stops, makes a move, tries to give and go. Does 11. Now Houlihan has it. Houlihan on the drive. Tripped up. Late call, but they're calling it. It's the right call. Referee Mike Paris. Calls a free kick. It's going to be O'Brien. Going to be Will O'Brien. Free kick. Lines it up just high. Gets a lot of pace on it, but it just sailed. Coach in Norwood chirping to the refs. Long kick by Santiago. Played by number 4, Norwood. Sullivan heads it back in. 12 for Norton, battling to Will O'Brien. Give and go. It's it over to Abazad. Now to O'Brien, now to Abazad, goes down the sideline. It just goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in, Norwood. Going to be Dennehy throwing in for Norwood. Number 14. Throws it long far to number 15. He heads it. Battle. Abuzed. Figueroa battling. Ref calls it Norwood ball. That was Pugach with the kick for Norwood. Now it comes back to him. Set off the chest, makes a move. Gets it to number 10. Norwood, he's battled by O'Brien, who steals it. He's on the move, sends it in to Kabinski. Chased down by number 5 in Norwood. Nice defensive play by the Norwood player. Abuzed to throw in. His throw-in led to the only goal of the game so far. Jockeying for position on both teams. Abuzed close to the corner to throw. Goes out to the middle. Just missed a header by O'Brien. Noah trying to break it out. The whistle, and it's going to be a Norwood throw-in. It's going to be a Norwood kick, and Santiago's going to take it. Far side of the field. Sun out now, bright, beautiful day for soccer. Norton leading 1-0. Or 1-0. Battle in midfield again, battling for position. Norton seems to have a lot of guys in a lot of places, keeping the action down Norwood. Norwood heads it back in. Goes out to the side. This Figueroa, number 10 for Norwood. Trying to make a play on Abuzad. To the middle. There's Eno. Eno looking for help. Battle there. A tackle by Figueroa, and he takes the ball away. Tries to send in number 17, his teammate. Battle by Houlihan. Takes it, keeps it in. Abuzed running back. It's going to be a Norwood ball. Great hustle by Abuzed to get back there into that play. Thrown by Jaden Ryan. Now he has it. Kicks left. A header. Back and forth. There's 3. Alexander picks it out of the sky. Easy one for him. Throws it on the far side. Trying to hit a streaking teammate. They come back, regroup. Alexander kicks it with his left. Headed by Norton. 19 with a nice play. He had the first goal. Santiago way out of the net, scoops it up. And he kicks it down, trying to get some pressure on the Norton net, which they haven't had the whole game so far. Houlihan to throw in. Substitutions. Referee John Martin stops the play for substitutions. It'll be a Norton throw-in. Houlihan looking for teammates. Sees him. Throws it to opposite. Back to Houlihan, who gives it a ride. Ref Mike Pierce calls out of bounds. It'll be a Norwood throw-in. Jaden Ryan to throw in. Looking for teammates. Sails to one. A 12 for Norton. Battle again. This time Norwood wins one. Nope. Broken up. It's foul Norwood. It's going to be Norton free kick. Houlihan sets it up. Free kick. Surveying. Signaling his teammates. Gives it a long ride. Back to midfield. It's a battle between number one. Oh, look, a little push. Push on Norwood. Ben Pescott got pushed to the ground there. It's like Sullivan's going to take this one. Line it up. This is Santiago calling out signals to his team as a goalie there, captain. Battle in the middle of the field. That's O'Brien with a big leg, just a little too big. Sails way over the goal. Santiago to kick. It's a big kick. Couple of whistles, wind picking up now. Gonna be a Norwood kick. Spagheiro for the free kick for Norwood. It's a long kick towards the goal. One bounce right to Alexander. Bounces it out and boots it. It's Kabinski, Abozet. Back up. It's headed in by Sullivan. And now back. Battle along the sideline. It's going to be a Norton throw-in. That was Pescott with some good hustle over there. Jostle for position. There's the throw-in. Kabinski just misses the header. Battle along the sidelines. Everybody bunched in over there. Spagheiro kicks it in, and it lands in Alexander's hands. Stretches the leg, now uses it. Long boot downfield, but hit back by Norwood. And Sullivan looking for help. Goes cross to Houlihan. trying to keep it in. Couldn't quite do it. Would have been a great play if he could have. Throw in by Norwood. Ryan to throw in, number 3. Throws it towards the goal. Call a foul. Free kick taken by Peguero. Mike Perez talks to the Norton team. Marches off. Places the wall. Re-kick it. The wall. Houlihan, Abuzed, Dalton, and William O'Brien. The wall set up. Gives it a ride, goes wide, too wide. His team couldn't get there and it sails out of bounds. Alexander to kick. Line it up. This is a long ride past midfield. Eno tries to make a play, but Norwood comes up with it. There's Dalton. Tried to send in Lerner. Eno chasing it down, but Santiago. Ooh, Santiago kicks it out. That'll be a throw in Norton. More substitutions. There's the throw in. Expert throw in. Abuzed. A lot of chatter. Getting ready to throw. Here comes the throw in. It's far, it's high. There's a header. Santiago with a nice save. Nice play by Abuzed. Throws it in again, right on the mark. Santiago to save. Keeps the score 1-0 Norton. There's the boot. Short for him, kept in by Kabinski. Eno battles with it, comes out with it. He's racing, being chased. He goes far, tries to cut back. Nice play by Eno. Houlihan, but he gets help. There's Dalton. Now Eno on the Norwood player. Oh, that's nice play by Lerner. And it's going to stay Norton ball, Norton throwing. Here comes Abuzed with another throw-in. One of his led to the only goal, another one almost led to a goal. Throws it towards the net. Once again. That looked like a handball. Oh, they didn't see it. And there's a high drive. Tough to see sometimes in there with so many big guys in a small area. It did look like a handball. Norwood looked like they got away with one there. Santiago to kick. Setting up his guys. Here comes a long kick. Yep. Beyond midfield. And by 3, there's O'Brien. Now Pagero for Norwood. O'Brien takes it away. That's Will O'Brien. Looking for help. Gets it to Eno. He makes a move. Kept in by Dalton. And Will O'Brien goes far. Now there's Dalton. Goes back to Sullivan. Who gives it to Alexander. Now returns the kick back. Will O'Brien. On the far side is Dalton. This is Jack O'Brien. Houlihan calling for the ball. Go wide. Just goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Norwood throw-in. Ryan to throw in. He's a designated thrower for Norwood. Throws it in. Dalton just misses the header. Cleared out by Sullivan. Lerner with a nice header for Norton. Play it out. Out of bounds. Coach Green yelling encouragement to the team. Norwood looking for their first real chance here. Is the throw-in. Header battling. Out of bounds, stays Norwood ball. Going throw in and headed out by Norton player. Tried to make it. Number 14 sailed out. Houlihan looking for help. Throws it far. Headed by Eno. Vinsky. Spagero. Battle by Dalton. It's called Norton ball. Will O'Brien kicks it over to Jack O'Brien. It's out of bounds. It'll be White throwing. Set up to number 4 with a bicycle kick for Norwood. Big battle on the far side of the field. It's Will O'Brien. It's going to be Norton ball. Lerner gets it, makes a nice move. One man to beat. Oh, he sends it cross field. It just goes wide. Santiago to kick for Norwood. Long high boost. Will O'Brien with a header. Kept in by Dalton. He heads it. And Will O'Brien heads it. Gets to Eno. Eno battling for the ball. Goes out of bounds. Going to stay Norton. Late in the first half. We know who's going to throw it in for Norton. Number 25, there he is. Wind picking up, getting a little cooler now. Throws it to the middle. This time it's headed out by Norwood. Dalton battling. It's a push, and Eno's over there. Nicholas, number 9. Norwood tries to send it in, but it goes harmlessly to Alexander. Scoops it up. Takes a couple dribbles. Gives it a high boot, but it's going to sail wide and goes out of bounds. It'll be a Norwood throw-in. Number 14 for Norwood to throw. And that's going to be the end of the first half. The score, Norton Lancers 1, Norwood Mustangs nothing. We'll be back for the second half shortly. All right, we're back for the second half. Norton leading 1-0. Norton with the kickoff. There's O'Brien. Gets it over to Houlihan. Gets it up to number 11. Back to Houlihan. Little give and go. Looking for help. Gets it to Sullivan. Sully kicks it over. Nicholas, number 9. Up to Dalton. Now O'Brien. Nice passing by Norton. Oh. Yeah, that's going to be Norton to that kick. Jack O'Brien. So number 9 kicked out of bounds by Norwood. Be a throw-in. Number 9. Is 25, designated throw-in superstar. Edward Abuzed throws it far and high towards the goal. Santiago breaks through, makes a save for Norwood. Looking to launch one. Kind of clear it out, get it down to the Norton end of the field. Here comes the sun. Kept in by O'Brien with a nice header. Abuzed chasing it down, showing good speed, battling, takes the ball away. Looking for help. So to 19. There's O'Brien, shoots. Oh, just wide left. That was Jack O'Brien. No, the kick. Iago, is it a right? Comes wide right. It's a battle and headed by Dalton.
What? Sir, what? On who, sir?
Be a Norwood free kick. Referee John Martin's pointing out the spot. Number 2, Dan Pugach. Nope, Santiago's going to kick it. Santiago gives it a long boot down the middle. Sullivan battling, Houlihan battling. Norwood keeps it in. Tries, number 17 tried for Norwood to get in. That's their first real chance. It's like it may be the first corner kick of the day. Norwood's going to set up the corner. Slutzbaum, 17, with a nice opportunity there for Norwood. Here comes the corner. It's low, and it goes out, and it's going to be a Norton goal kick. It's Alexander with the ball now. Norton setting up. Houlihan encouraging his team to pick it up. O'Brien tries to set in Eno. There's Kabinski. Passes over to Eno. Goes down. Number 9 is Nicholas. He battles. There comes Houlihan up quick. Over to Dalton. Goes far corner. Tries to get it in. Battle way down in the corner. Norwood kicks. It's like a Norton throw-in. Substitutions. .25, Abuzed to throw in. Gets a long run. He heaves it right to Santiago. Picks it out of the sky for another save. Santiago's played a good game so far for Norwood. He's gonna boot it. Tries to send in. There's number 3. Oh no, 5. I'm sorry, Jack O'Brien. Houlihan keeps it in. Puts it up. 18 for Norwood on us. Hobbles that up. Goes out. Gonna be a Norwood throw-in. Early in the second half, Norton leading 1-0. The sun back out, beaming, bright. It's warmed up a little bit. Here comes Norwood. Houlihan chases it down, gets bumped, takes the bump, returns, kicks it up. Kept in by Norwood. Sullivan with the header. Gets it over to Dalton. It's to Jack O'Brien. Down along the far sideline. Abuzed battling. It's Ben Pescott, 15. This game brought to you by NortonMediaCenter.org. David Bowie and Keith Padrick with the call. Comes a corner kick, Norwood. Low kick, cleared out. Number 2, Norwood chasing it down. Trying to keep it in, makes a nice play, goes down, no call. And Norton clears. Headed back in by Norwood. There's O'Brien, Will O'Brien heads it back out. Battle at midfield. Even goes, number 1 for Norwood, looking for their first real scoring opportunity. Alexander scoops it up. Alexander gives it a ride. That's a push on Norwood. Norton free kick. Comes O'Brien. Tries to go in. Ooh. Number 19 for Norton. Trying to go across the field. Just sailed. Santiago with the kick. Gets the okay from referee John Martin. Says the kick. Coming out to midfield. Headed. And that's going to go off for Will O'Brien. It'll be a Norwood throw-in. Jaden Ryan throws in. Battle Dalton for Norton. Kept in, bicycle kick. That's Sullivan over to Kabinski, back to Sullivan. Kicks it up to Eno. Gets it to Dalton. Sends in number 11 deep. Keeps it in. Makes a nice move. Gets around one guy and forces Norwood's defense to kick it out of bounds. It'll be a Norton throw-in. Number 9. Throws in for Norton. Push. Will O'Brien. Was out of bounds. Norwood ball. Santiago to kick. He does. Out of midfield. Dalton keeps it in. Here comes Kabinski. He's streaking. Makes one nice move. Tries to go around another. Battle here. It's going to stay Norton. Setting up for Norton's first corner kick. Looks like DJ Eno kicks to the middle. Tried to get Sullivan. Couldn't quite get it. There's Houlihan battling. He keeps it in. Goes cross field. Nicholas, number 9. Battling goes out. Will be a Norton throw. Along the sideline. Tim Norton is Eno. How's it going? Looks like number 14 for Norwood keeps it in. Big boy. Foul on Norwood. It's a big boy. Looks like a Norton player, a little banged up there. We got a Charlie horse on that one. Here comes Norton, streaking. Play back and forth now. Santiago to kick. Well, with a header. Another header by 9. Kabinski's got it. He's streaking down. There's Eno. Kicked out of bounds by the Norwood defender. Looking for Will O'Brien is Jack O'Brien. Santiago tried to save that, kick it out of bounds. Don't think he quite did. And I think Eno is going to have the second corner kick. Gives it to Will O'Brien. Now Eno shoots. Kept in. 9. Little, like Houlihan might have got held on that, but no call. Santiago tries to make a quick kick up front. Nice play by number 11, Norton. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a Norwood throw-in. A long time. Throws it far. It's ahead. There's Kabinski. He comes up with it. He's streaking. He's fast. We'll wait for the call. That might have went off of a Norwood player, but nope. Norwood goal kick. Santiago surveying. Looking to boot. He does. It's a long one. There's a nice header by number 1 for Norwood. Another header kept in. One battling. That's Jack O'Brien. Gets pushed. Doesn't like it. That's freshman Neo Getgnano for Norwood. Nice couple of nice plays. A little battle. It got physical. Now Sullivan the kick. Sun's in his eyes. Gives it a long ride. That's high. Referee's call. It's going to be a free kick, Norton. Let's see who's going to try for Norton. As well, it's Eno. Stoned by Norwood. Sullivan keeps it back in. Shoots it towards the goal. Santiago scoops it up. Sees his player, Neo. No. Only a freshman. It's off of him. Kabinski looking to throw in. He does. Nope. They're going to slow him down. Redo the throw in. Here comes the throw in. Learn the chasing. Can't quite come up with it. Be another Santiago kick for Norwood. Score remains 1-0 Norton. There's the kick. Comes over here to the near side. Jack O'Brien header. Kabinski to throw. Tries to get Eno on the run. Looking for help. There's Jack O'Brien. He tries to shoot it, but the shot is on goal, but Santiago easily catches it for the save and gives it another long boot. Kept in by Norton. O'Brien tried to hit Kabinski with that header. There's Lerner. Ball sails. Number 20, Norwood. There's 10 on the far side. Guerrero. Chased down by Getgnano. Sails out of bounds. Nice hustle by the freshman for Norwood. It's going to result in a Norwood throw-in. Surveying. 3, Ryan. Headed by Will O'Brien. He clears. There's Lerner with it. Norwood keeps it in. There's Eno. DJ Eno's got it. Just couldn't quite save it. Keep it in bounds. Throw in Norwood. Comes the throw. Headed back by Norton. Kept in by Norwood. Nice header. There's Will O'Brien battling. Comes up with it. Goes around one Norwood player. Looking for help. Here comes Norwood, but goes right to Alexander, who scoops it up. Alexander gives it a long boot. Bounces further down. Cleared out by number 7 of Norwood. That's Sean Pugach. There's the throw in by Norton. Kabinski just missed the header. It's referee John Martins made the call. Stops play. It's going to be a Norwood kick. Santiago started up again for Norwood. It's a long ride. Will O'Brien with the header tries to get it to Alexander. He does. Alexander puts it up. O'Brien heads it in. Kabinski gets by Jack O'Brien. Gonna be a Norton kick. A lot of physical play. These guys are both playing hard. Both teams playing hard. Norwood not playing like their record. They must have had a lot of close games. Will O'Brien keeps it in to Houlihan. Goes in the corner. Tries to set O'Brien in there and it sails out of bounds. It'll be a Norwood kick. Just about midway through the second half. Battle at midfield. Will O'Brien keeps it in. Here comes Eno. Puts on the Jets. Goes to the far corner. Is looking to try and cross. Going to be a goal kick. Just couldn't quite turn it. There's a lot of speed. Another kick. This one short, bounce in midfield. Kabinski keeps it in. Had lots of heads. Nice pass. There's Will O'Brien. Far side. Makes a move, goes far along. That's going to be off the Norwood player. They're set up for a corner kick, far side. Will O'Brien kicks it middle low. Oh, nice save. Nice save by Santiago, and Norwood clears it out. It's going to be a Norton throw-in. Nice save by Santiago. A lot of pace on it. Low shot, a lot of pace. Number 12, Norton, trying to keep it in. He does. Now there's 9, Nicholas. There's Jack O'Brien. Goes wide. No one there. Santiago scoops it up. This is a boot along the sideline. Houlihan returns it, kicks it back. There's Kabinski. Tries to go to Lerner. Lerner with some jets over there. Like another corner kick for Norton. There's a kick. Goes through. Kept in by Will O'Brien. Kicks it towards the goal. Santiago picks it out of the air. Kick. Will O'Brien headers. It goes out of bounds. We throw in Norwood. Well, we have a timeout. Norwood with the score. Norton 1. Norwood nothing. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, we're back. It's going to be a throw in for Norwood. Number 3 right in front of us. That's Ryan. He throws it. That's going to be headed out by Will O'Brien. Another throw-in. Is Ryan. Throws towards the goal. O'Brien with another header to get it out of there, and as Kabinski was one to get it out further. It's going to be a handball against Norton. Free kick, Norwood. The wall ready. Referee says, hold on a second. That's 10, Pagero and Ryan, number 3. See who kicks it for Norwood. Going over some strategy. Nope, it's going to be Ryan, 3. Pagero along the Norton wall himself. Here comes the kick. Sails it. A lot of pace on it, but it sails high and long. Alexander to kick now for Norton. Oh, Sullivan kicks it. Kicked it a little early, no whistle. Kick it back to Sullivan or Alexander, whoever's going to kick it this time. I'll wait for the referee's whistle. There it is. Wind picking up as the game's gotten longer. Long kick by Sullivan. Kavinsky heads it, but it comes back. Jack O'Brien heads it. It's 22. There's headers everywhere. 5 in a row. Looked like a handball, but quickly went away. Houlihan with it. 11 over to 12. Goes across Will O'Brien. Nick. His back, 22. Number 9, Nicholas. He goes wide. Battling over there. 17 for Norton. There's Houlihan. Trying to get it in. Norwood trying to clear. Houlihan comes up with along the sideline. Gonna regroup. Goes back. They kick it back to Alexander. Start it all over. And Norwood keeps it in. Jack O'Brien. Goes out. Norton throw in. Comes the throw in. Houlihan. Through Kabinski battling. It's Piguero. Oh. Knocked down by 17, and Norton. It's going to be a Norwood kick from midfield. Santiago with a kick. Goalie comes up. Midfield. Ooh, gets through. But Alexander picks it up easily. Hasn't really been tested. Gives it a long high kick. We're going to call that on number 22 of Norton. And it's going to be a free kick. And Santiago will do the chore for Norwood. Wind continues to pick up. There's a long kick. It sails. Sullivan with the header to clear. Oh. Unpopular call. But the call stands. It's going to be a Norwood kick. Two. Pugac. Nice kick with the left, but Alexander picks it out of the sky. Walks it up. Wind really picking up now. Alexander gives it a long boost. Norton Kabinski. And headed out of bounds by number 7 of Norwood. That's Sean Pugac. Wind really picking up now. Going to be a Norton corner kick. It's like Will O'Brien's going to take it. Everyone battling for position now. Some substitutions. Here comes the kick. Kicks it. Header. And a goal. What a beauty. Trying to see who that was. Like number 15 for Norton. Ben Pescott from the corner by Will O'Brien. Beautiful corner kick, a header for the goal. Make it 2-0 Norton. Kickoff for Norwood. Headed by Jack O'Brien over to Eno. Eno's going to try and save it. Throw in Norwood. Headers. Will O'Brien. He's going to call the foul on. Looked like on Will O'Brien. Free kick Norwood. It's like number 10 over there for Norwood, Piguero. Norton setting up their wall. Everyone else fighting for position. There's a kick. Had a lot of pace, but not on the mark. The score remains 2-0 Lancers. Sullivan to kick this one. Here comes the boot. There's a ride beyond midfield. Okay, Dalton. Referee calls it. It'll be a Norton kick. Looks like Houlihan over there to take this one. Comes the kick by Houlihan. Goes middle. That was Abuzet who tried to turn and kick that one. Santiago gives it a long, long boot. This one sails, but who's there? Alexander. Right in his hands. Kick went, judging if this is a full field, but he gave it a ride. Alexander. He kicks it. Nice play by Abuzet. Tries to head it to Kabinski. There's Dalton. He heads it. Now back up. Sketniano, freshman. Nice kick. Alexander will get it as it goes wide. Oh, the attacker trying to go in, but Alexander just scoops it up. Heads to the middle of his area and boots it out of there. Abuzet trying to go long. There's Will O'Brien. Collision with the goalie. No call. No call. Like the goalie took out the Will O'Brien there, but here comes his kick. Santiago. Nice kick. Headed back in by Jack O'Brien. There's Will O'Brien battling along the sideline. Dalton. Looking for the call. It's going to remain Norwood. Norwood throw in. For the throw in, here it comes. And short, nothing doing. Just tried to kick, goes wide. Sullivan's gonna kick this one. Gives it a ride. Headed back in by Norwood. Now Norton is Sullivan. Kicks it up to Abuzet. Kicks it over to Eno. Eno tries to send Will O'Brien in. Battling. Here comes Will O'Brien. Goes down the side. Like Kabinski over there. Cleared out by Norwood. Norton throw in. Like Abuzet to throw in. Throws it in. The header was by Dalton. A lot of action there, but the ball goes out of bounds. Be a Norwood kick. Santiago to kick. Here it comes. It's low, but it's far. Headed back in by Norton. Abuzed keeps it in. Eno tried to send him in. Abuzed on this defending. Jack O'Brien. Norwood. A lot of contact there. It's going to be against Norwood. It's going to be a Norton kick. 16 for Norwood. Quick to the ball, but a lot of contact, and he pushed the Norton defender down. Comes Sullivan. Temperature dropping here as the game progresses late into the second half. Santiago scoops and boots. Done a lot of that today. He's got a good leg. Sullivan puts it up to Abuzed. Here comes Dalton. Goes down the side. Chase. It stays in. Battle along the sideline. Stolen by Norton. Here's Dalton. 25 Abuzed. Over to Will O'Brien. It's to Dalton. Sends in O'Brien. He goes cross. Oh. Nice pass. Sending nobody home. A lot of nice passing and advancing by Norton towards the goal, but it went harmlessly cross field. Norton still remains in the lead 2-0. Looking for their 10th win of the season. Santiago. Headers by Norwood, back and forth. Goes back to the Norwood goalie. It's a couple of bounces, now kicks. The referee, that's the game. The score, Norton Lancers 2, Norwood Mustangs nothing. Norton wins their 10th game of the season. Game brought to you by NortonMediaCenter.org. Good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the game.